TTS test.
Hey y'all. Welcome back to Ghost Trick. Why does the menu music go so hard? Okay, sorry. Focusing, I'm focused. I'm focused, I'm attentive. I'm ready to go. How y'all doing? Hope your day is going well. It is just past midnight. I visited the novelist's apartment again. I'm hoping to be able to do something about this mistaken identity kidnapping. As long as there's any possibility that it could be his own daughter who was kidnapped, I doubt the Justice Minister will call out the execution tonight. The key to dispelling the Minister's doubts is now in bed, coughing. And I need to use this key before that prison van arrives to pick up our death row inmate. Oh, one moment. I had the audio turned down. Here we go. My darling angel, oh, just listen to that cuff. You naughty little thing. Did you leave your nice warm bed to go out into the night to play? I daughter after my own heart, but I must confess I didn't even notice you were gone. I didn't go out to play. I went to buy Papa a birthday present. He said he wanted a new lighter. But that's no reason to go out this late at night. But my fever finally went down. I could barely move before that. But look what I brought you. Your fever is worse now than ever. Here's to the feverish passion of my darling angel. Stop toasting things. Mama? Yes, darling. Let's call Papa and wish him Let's go, Papa, and wish him a happy birthday, even though it's already past midnight. Not tonight, Demily. I hate you. Stupid, whatever. Looks like this little girl was safe all along. I already knew that, but I'm still relieved all the same. There's another lucky development, too. Emily wants to call her father. Now, if I can just make her use that feeling somehow, it would truly bring the Justice Minister around. I'm sorry. Oh. There, use the phone. Use the funny phone. You want it? Emily, I told you you couldn't call him tonight. Why not? Listen to me, Emily. Your father was about to make a big mistake. I wanted to reconsider. What do you know about it, Mama? He's the one who's the Justice Minister, you know. All you do is write weird novels. Her head bloomed. What do you mean weird? How dare you disparage my romantic expressions? Now you've really made me angry. You really have. How do you expect me to forgive such an insult? I hate you. There. I'll be keeping my eye on you now, so you won't do anything else mischievous. Like calling your father. I hate you. I can hear you now. Well. Whew, what a pair. I don't know what this family's issues are, but I do know I have to do something about this lady so Emily can call. I can open the wastebasket. I can turn the knob on the lamp. I better not put out the lamp right now. It will only pour oil on the flames of anger in this lady's heart. If I want to give Emily the chance to use the telephone, I have to think of a way to keep her mother out of the way. Isn't... Isn't Missile still next door? And every time Missile barks, the mother gets mad. So maybe there's a way to get Missile to bark from here? Mama, what is Papa about to do? Never mind. Nothing you need to know right now, Emily. Why is everything else such a big secret? I'm part of this family too, you know. It's not something for children's ears. You'll understand someday. Is this about the execution? Does she not approve of it? I don't want to know someday. I want to know now. It's not fair. You just don't want to tell me. I just want to wish Papa a happy birthday. Not tonight. If it was up to me, I'd let her call him. I'm swinging the fuck out of this pendulum. Make the well clock chime. Oh goodness, look at the time. As I bask in my tale of love, the time has been moving on at the speed of light. So even though she's immersed in love, she can still hear this, eh? But this won't buy enough time for her daughter to make a phone call. Maybe there's something else I can distract her with. There is a rat. I'm chewing on a cable. Hey, look at this rat. Oh, hey, look at this rat. Well, well, having a good time, are we, little rodent? Sweet dreams! Did you fancy the vintage, you whiskered friend? Huh. She's more powerful than I thought. Looked like she tipped the wall candelabra to one side, too. The angle of those candles. I get the feeling I've seen something very similar to that quite recently. If I light this, then it'll slide the phone down to Emily, but she's gonna see. What happens if I turn this off? Ooh. Oh heavens, a blackout at a critical time like this. Of course, dim lights suit my story of love very well, but I myself am not very fond of the dark. Oh. This chandelier just narrowly missed the back of my head. I love the thrill of romance, but I don't need these kinds of thrills, thank you. Did you light that with her butt? How'd you do that? Oh my god, lady. Your posture needs some work. Ah, what a wonderful atmosphere. Perfect for a clandestine meeting in the dusky twilight. What is happening? Okay. I don't exactly know how this situation came about, but I think I owe the rat an apology. The rat seems to be unconscious. Now that the room has changed into this, maybe I can use it somehow. What a naughty chandelier. Good God. The lady's dictionary. Wasn't this on her desk before? The poor thing, destined to never be returned to the bookshelves. So I can drop that. I can hoist. That's not interactable. I can drop the rat down again. Oh, but it doesn't work. I can turn the valve. Nope. I can burn brighter. Okay. I feel like I'm missing something. Yeah, okay. Clearly I had to burn the candle somehow so the thing falls down. But I'm not sure... Is there any way for me... Doesn't seem like I can really interact with this thing while it's like in the air like that. Maybe if I swing the pendulum harder? Does it possibly reach the fire at all? No? I don't think so. I can turn the lighter on. It's nothing. Open the wastebasket. I must be missing something. Oh goodness, look at the time. Oh, we saw that. What am I missing? Obviously I can drop that down, and I can make the candle burn brighter, but other than that... Maybe if I drop it down while the candles are burning brighter? What if I just knock her in the head? What if I just knock her in the fucking skull with the chandelier while she's walking back? Woo! Oh my god! Do that again. Woo! Such insolence! That's twice you managed to dodge like that. Who knew she was a dodging champion? I'm starting to get annoyed. Let me try that again. I'll get her this time. Incredible. Ooh! Oh, she's in there. Emily, Emily, help me! Mama! Oh, she can't get out of bed. She's too weak. I'm sorry, Mama. I'm too dizzy. I can't get out. I'm afraid I can't help you right now. Haha, here's to the weakness of my darling angel. Stop toasting. That chandelier is on there tighter than a wedding band. She'll be able to escape on her own. Well, in that case... If I recall, the novelist said she didn't like the dark. I don't want her thrashing around any more than she is already. I better not put out this lamp right now. Oh, that's not what I meant it to do. I wanted to set it on fire so I can... Oh, what if I... What? What is going on here? Emily, look, do you see this? Help me, please! Sorry, I'm too sick. I can't get out of bed. My head is spinning, so I guess I just have to stay up there spinning too. Looks like this lady won't be going anywhere for a while. That little girl can call her father. The only trouble is she can't reach it, so just have to deliver it to her. Yeah, clearly I have to burn that thing. But I'm not sure how to get fire there. Can I... What happens if I turn the latch again? I can't. No. How do I set this thing on fire? And I have the lighter, but it's not gonna light that far. We're not in trick time right now. We're not in like in reverse time right now, so it's not like I can make time go back before. I can burn brighter. Oh! Oh, she's swinging. Oh, the rat's on fire. Oh my god, okay. Alright, there you go. This is some Looney Tunes shit. Mama! What in the world is going on here? Is she up there? Still holding her glass. Oh, goody. Excuse me a minute while I call Papa, okay, Mama? I'll only be a minute. I can't speak. Ah! Don't you dare, Emily! I won't have it! I am going in that phone. Hello, Papa? Emily! Is that you? Of course it is, silly. What do you think? But I heard they said you were... No, never mind. It's nothing. Silly old Papa. Happy birthday, Papa. Birthday? Oh right, it was my birthday today, wasn't it? I'm sorry we couldn't celebrate tonight. Thanks to mean old mama. Oh, your mean old mama. I mean, your mother. What is she up to right now? Well, she's certainly up, alright. My stubborn mother is kind of tied up at the moment. She needs to be taught a lesson for causing us so much trouble. No, Emily. I'm the one who was wrong. Huh? Would you tell your mother I'm sorry? What do you have to be sorry about? I was just about to make a terrible mistake. But it's alright now. Oh. Okay. You're still young. There's a lot I can't tell you right now. His face is totally different now. The job of Justice Minister is very complicated, you see. Okay. Just remember, you owe us the most important thing to your mother and me. Did you do something naughty to your mother? If you did, I want you to apologize. I don't think I did anything. But okay, I'll apologize. That's a good girl. Okay, Papa, have a good night. I love you. I love you too, Emily. Good night, sweetheart. Mama? I'm sorry. My goodness, why did sudden change? I guess I was wrong about you. I didn't understand. Oh, Emily. I thought all you ever did was write these weird novels. That makes me a little sad. Papa said the job of Justice Minister was complicated. Yes, your father's job is very, very complicated and difficult. That's why I couldn't talk to you about most of it. But you're right, I shouldn't treat you like such a little girl anymore. You're growing up, after all. And I promise to stop calling your novels weird and try actually reading them. What? Oh, maybe you better wait until you're a little older for that. Okay. Emily, if you're feeling a little more charitable towards your old mama, do you think you can let me down now? You know, I would love to do that, but I'm just feeling too dizzy and sick right now. Tonight, on this holiest of nights, my deadline. It looks like the only thing pressing on me will be this chandelier. Here's to Papa and Mama's darling angel. What the this... Okay. All of a sudden, everybody's getting along again. It's such an abrupt change, I can't understand it. Is this what family is all about? In any case, the situation has changed dramatically now. I just hope the mysteries of me can be cleared up as quickly as the furrows on this minister's brow. I don't know where Camilla is, but at least now that Justice Minister's doubts are dispelled. I think I'll go back to his office where everybody is waiting for the prison van. The Mrs. family now has their smiles and harmony back, but Camilla is still in the hands of the kidnappers. I decided to go back to the Justice Minister's office. Surprisingly, the minister's brow is just as furrowed as ever. Quite unlike a father who has just learned his daughter is safe. He seems to still be in the depths of despair. The atmosphere in this room is very different now. It seems to have an air of unfocused anxiety. I get the feeling something as big is going to happen. I just found out that my daughter is safe. I'd like to express my gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for my daughter's sake and for mine. No need to thank us, Minister. You didn't do anything. What did he do? One question. I can't help but notice your daughter is safe, and yet you still look unhappy. How about a little smile for us? Ugh. Of course, there's still the matter of the other kidnapping victim. But is that really the only thing that troubles you, Mr. Minister? Please let me think in peace until the prison panel arrives. I guess it's happening. Wonder if Lynn's at the park yet. Until we get her report, I guess I'll just have to wait here. To continue the stress of the ministers. Is there really something more to it, like the inspector in white said? Hello, Justice Minister. How about you finally admit I do exist? That thank you I expressed, that was meant for you. You're a ghost, aren't you? You have the power to control and manipulate people, don't you? No, I don't have that kind of power. I can control you. You've actually known, you know, for quite a while now. But I had no idea they were the power of the dead, of ghosts. Known? Known about what? We knew of the existence of somebody who can control others. A manipulator. What's this? That's why your execution orders caused me so much anguish, Detective Jowd. Mr. Minister. Why don't you just tell us everything you know? I suppose I should. You need to hear it all. All about the huge mistake this foolish man made. Was I right? Was my theory correct? Were they all controlled by ghosts? There are some cases in this country right now that are under top secret investigation. Of course, you wouldn't have known about them, Detective Jowd. Right, they don't share too much top secret information with the inmates in prison. There are 3 prisoners, including you, in a special prison you just escaped from. All 3 cases have certain points in common. They do they? Tell us more. The rock singer who leaked national secrets in his lyrics during a dream broadcast. The curry-loving fellow who took the chief commissioner hostage at the Metro Police Department. Neither of these men had a motive for that crime, and both of their crimes were impossible. Impossible? The curry lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate the commissioner's office, and the rock singer had no way of knowing the national secrets he leaked. The Special Investigation Unit submitted an investigative report to me on them. They concluded these men were criminal acts were not of their own volition. How could that be? The theory the unit came up with was the existence of a manipulator. A manipulator, huh? That's when a special prison was established as a facility to research that theory. Some unknown power has been at work. These past several years, the Inspector Cabanel has been studying these cases. Manipulating somebody into committing a criminal act, according to the Inspector. The first case of its kind was a locked room murder involving our nation's best detective. You trying to say I was manipulated somehow into shooting Alma? I appreciate the theory, but unfortunately, I don't recall being controlled by anybody. It's just not possible to manipulate another's behavior like that. My powers certainly don't work on living creatures. That's what I thought when I first heard the theory too. However, I was seriously mistaken, and it proved to be a big mistake. You mentioned mistake, could you tell us about it? I suppose everybody here has the right to know. Alright, fine, I'll speak out so loud so that the Inspector Cabanel can hear this too. There's something I'd like the two of you to hear. About a mistake I made. Inspector Cabanela, when you first made that report about a manipulator, I'm afraid I didn't believe it at all. Impossible, I thought. Perfectly understandable, Minister. But I was wrong. That kind of power does exist. And I learned the truth of that firsthand. A month ago, I signed the order to carry out Detective Jowd's execution. However, that act wasn't of my own volition. I was being controlled. You never told me about this, Mr. Minister. What's going on? This document, what am I doing? No, I mustn't sign it. Don't deliver that document. That's when it started. That's when all my fear, despair, and suffering began. So, okay, so that's definitely like how Sizzle was shot too, right? Like a ghost possessed Lynn and made her shoot him. At the time, it didn't even cross my mind that I had been manipulated. My memory of the event was only hazy at best. So the memory of being manipulated doesn't clearly remain, eh? Signing execution orders is part of a justice minister's job. At the time, I just thought my psyche was rebelling against the task. But the next day it dawned on me. I remembered Inspector Cabanella's report on the existence of a manipulator. As a Minister of Justice, I couldn't admit what had happened to me. I only signed the execution order because I was being controlled. If something like that got out, this nation's judicial system would crumble. Because it's so fucking good right now. Besides, I had no evidence to present that I had actually been controlled. In the end, I couldn't admit to anybody what had happened. I suppose, but it sounded a bit like an excuse. You should have at least told us, Mr. Minister. Yes, I know. I should have. I was running away from the problem. And his wife didn't like that. Then my wife found out I was worried about something. If you go around with an expression like that, I guess it's bound to happen. I explained it to her, and she was dead set against the way I was handling it. If you don't withdraw that order and tell everyone the truth immediately, I'm moving out. Good. Based. Based wife. Then with the kidnapping tonight. With a trust under my nose like that, I could no longer deny my mistake. This manipulator comes upon us from somewhere unseen. That's why I've been keeping my distance from everybody. That's why I'm telling people to stay back. There's somebody else besides me with the powers of the dead. I'm fine with that. After all, I already knew about a certain desk lamp. What I'm not fine with is the fact that person can control and manipulate living creatures. That's certainly not something I can do. Apparently different ghosts get a different ghost tricks. I need to see some power scaling on this shit. I never imagined that tonight I would find out where this kind of power comes from. Where it comes from? Inspector Cabanella, this manipulator is a ghost, a departed spirit. A spirit. As a matter of fact, there's a ghost talking to us right now. What you say? Ciao, don't tell me you can hear this ghost too. That's the only person who can't hear him is you, and these two faceless guards. Spirit, ghost, God's in heaven. Excuse me, Mr. Minister, so they have some urgent business to attend to. I recommend you think long and hard before making your final decision, sir. This is Lane, I'm at the park. We've been waiting to hear from you. Have you found the evidence? Well, the situation here is kind of difficult to explain. Did someone die again? If you're here, come to the park immediately. I bet someone died again. Looks like your help is needed, Sissel. Yeah, I guess so, huh? I am going in that shit. Lynn calls and I oblige. I take off towards Temsic Park, a place where clearly something big is taking place. The manipulator. The person whose very existence shed new light on everything. Detective Jowd's crime, the execution orders, and even my own death. Could it be? Could Lynn have been manipulated into shooting me? That was a pretty short chapter. And nobody died in that chapter. Mostly exposition. Thameslake Park, the site of that little lady's Camilla's abduction tonight, and the place where an important piece of evidence, the music box, was hidden. I wonder why our lady detective is looking so dejected. At least she isn't dead. What did she find? Leaflet. Put the chef on the swing? What's he doing here? La la la, let me spend a moment's time with you, my love. The world will not end if the food delivery is a little late. La la la. A little late, it's already ice cold. Can't reach. Come on. There. Swing harder. Basketball. Globe climber. I got this thing pretty fast. Didn't even put much effort into it. Quite a bit of power and speed for a piece of playground equipment. I can just imagine all the poor kids who get sent flying all over the park. Lots of leaflets around. Love letter? Close that umbrella. Open it. Close it. There you go. Move the seesaw. Oh, there you are, Cecil. From your detective's expression, I gather you didn't find what you were looking for? Right, I can't find the music box anywhere. Instead, I found something else. Something horrible. Horrible? What is it? Oh, dead guy. There, in the grass. You should better see for yourself. There's a dead guy. Looks like a dead body. I nearly died when I saw it. I suppose now that we found it, we can't just leave it here, can we? Nope, I suppose not. Alright, let's get in there. Stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Protect the park, the Rock of the Gods. You there. You're talking to me, aren't you? I have some leaflets for you. Leaflets I know you'll be very interested in. I urge you to peruse it thoroughly. Examine in detail. Never mind that right now. Do you remember your name? My name. My name. What does my name matter when there are more important things to worry about? Okay. Come now and study these tracks with me, my brother. Come and learn about the Rock of the Gods with me. What the fuck is he talking about? The night is no longer young. It is, as a matter of fact, daybreak is approaching, but we are young. Look, I don't have to get involved in your way of life, but I am interested in your way of death. Let's go back to 4 minutes before your death. Alright. Oh boy. And so I made up my mind. I resolved to live here in this park and defend it. Okay, what does that have to do with this Rock of the Gods you mentioned? You still don't appear to understand. It is written quite clearly in the 4th leaflet, in great detail. Excuse me, but I have to use the restroom. I'm coming! Just hold on. I'll be right there. Oh, this is when she was kidnapped? That was like several hours ago then. I've located the target, beauty. A girl of the right age coming out of the right apartment building at the right time. Yes, my dear. I'll ever so gently nab her and come right back to your side. Good evening, young lady. Won't you come with me? Oh gods, what do I do? What should I do? I have to do something. Ooh. Oh. Wait, what? Did another ghost just trick that thing? What in the world? What just happened? Oh, that's Mino. Mino? Mino the mascot, the symbol of Temsic Park. Forget about the name of that big creepy lump of concrete. Talk about the way it changed direction. Did you see that? Yes, I did. We witnessed this with our own eyes. The power of the Rock of the Gods. That was the power of the gods. The power of the gods saved that little girl. And that same power very deliberately crushed you instead? Yes, precisely. That is called the mischief of the gods. Was it the mischief of the gods, or was it a ghost trick? Nah, that couldn't have been a ghost trick. No ghost trick could change the direction of something that heavy in midair. But, wait a minute. What if there's somebody with much greater powers than me? Okay, things are getting complicated. Okay, let's see. Look at that. There's another flame besides mine. It's the flame of a god, is it? But hold on. Your spirit is a flame too, isn't it? Yeah, so. Pardon me, but are you a god? I sincerely doubt it. At the last minute, that big lump of concrete made a huge swing to one side. It probably did flames to it. What could it be? I definitely believe that it's either a god or somebody god-related. Maybe I better backtrack on this person. What the? Person with much greater powers than me. It's... you? Missile? Oh my, it's... Missile! You look well for being dead. You see what I did? I tried. I did it. I tried really hard and I did it. I saved Miss Camilla. Are you telling me I was done in by a puppy dog? Mister, what's going on? How did you get the power to the dead? I'm glad you asked. After Miss Camilla went out and you left. I worked like crazy to make my own path and I did it. And then I followed Miss Camilla out into the big white world. And then here at this park, I found her at last. Yes, you guessed it, I barked, you bet I did, and I went running after her too. Oh my god. Wow. And then I guess I died. And then I was unconscious for a little while. When I came to, it was all over. Poor Miss Camilla. Crushed under that big scary lump. Oh, what have I done? I'm so sorry, little lady. Please forgive me. Miss Camilla! had to rescue Miss Camilla. It was up to me. I cried out from the depths of my heart, and then... I can't tell you how surprised I was, but I bet you understand, right? Better than probably anybody else could. Remember what you did for me, how you saved me? So... You went back, right? Back to 4 minutes before Lily said. What's going on over there? Why is a rock below emanating? You bet I did. Why are his powers green? Yes, my dear. I'll ever so gently nab her and come back to your side. Now's my chance, I thought. I saw the core. It was pretty far. I stretched out my paw towards the core. Oh, I felt at that moment. I'd love for you to be able to feel it too. But wait, Sissel, go ahead and try it for yourself. Oh my god. Missile is fucking overpowered. I can't believe it. How could you connect over such a great distance? Well, they don't call me Missile for nothing. And then you manipulate that Mino thing and through the side? Got into my head. Well, no, actually. I can't manipulate things like you can, Sissel. You can't? Then how did you... I didn't know what to do. Then I happened to see something out of the corner of my eye. It had a core too. A single leaf hanging from the tree. I tried reaching out to the leaf. What in the world? I can't manipulate things, but apparently I can swap them. Amongst the two things of the same shape, that is. Swap things with the same shape. Go ahead and try it. Press swap. This is getting so much more complicated now. That's incredible. That's how you saved your mistress, is it? And so I became caught up in this, did I? I'm very sorry. My powers were too meager. Meager? Because you see, I saw one more. I have to notice one more core. There was something with the exact same shape stuck in the branch of a tree. Hey, alright. I mean, I could be shocked again with that. And disaster wouldn't have to rain down on my head. What is that thing? It's too big to be a leaf. It's a football. Whatever it is, I much prefer it on my hair than Mino. Why didn't you swap then, Missile? I couldn't. I can stretch my paw a little further than you can, Sissel. But this was just too far from me. I couldn't reach. I must admit, it's a fascinating spectacle of a death, if I do say so myself. I kept retrying over and over, seeing if there was anything I could do. I bet there's something you can do now. Huh? If you're together, you and me. Sissel, you think so? I don't plan on letting anybody die in front of me tonight. Do you think you could help me? Of course! Naturally! I'm gonna drop that Mino thing in a different spot. Okay, let's try it. Let's go back again to 4 minutes before. This is gonna get so confusing. Alright, let's get started. 4 minutes from now, you'll swap Mino with the leaf. And then you have to swap Mino with again, and then you have to swap Mino with something else. Something with the same shape. I believe that's a rugby ball. Okay, a rugby ball, huh? With the rugby ball where it is now, Missile can't reach it. That means I have to move it closer somehow. Looks like you and I will have to work together on that one, Missile. Okay, I'm ready. Whenever you want to use my swap trick, just press V. That way you'll be able to control me. And if you press V, control will come back to me. Okay, let's try it. Together we can stop Mino from hurting anybody. I am so confused. So I can just... Okay, but yeah, ghosts. Okay, yeah. Fuck. He can move so far! It's insane. Okay, can he... Yeah, holy shit. Alright, Missile. Your powers are the key this time. I can stop anything that has the same shape. Call me if you find something you want to try. Alright. Oh, I'm stuck here. Huh? Are you coming back to talk to me again? No, I wish you would talk to me. We could discuss the gods. Oh boy. I just can't be able to think giving it much thought, but now there's no core for me to get back. You failed to follow the path of the gods. Maybe I better start over. That was immediate. Okay, fuck. I can open this dumpster lid. That's something, I guess. Is that something? Here you come already. I swore to myself not to repeat my mistakes. Mistakes? When somebody's in trouble, you should lend them a hand. Otherwise, you'll definitely regret it. Now the recklessness of youth has taken over, giving me lightning-fast speed. I've been thinking, if you could stop this man from running, maybe he wouldn't get squished? It won't be easy to stop me once the recklessness of youth has taken over. Stop me. It's too heavy to see someone budge. I guess no balls about all the weight I can handle. Oh, Sissel, you're such a weak bitch. But he can't even move that far. Ah, sheesh. Hang on. What do you think of my lightning fast pace? We should knock it off, that's what I think. We don't have to prepare. I think we're gonna have to find a way to stop him from running. The only way to do that is use the playground equipment. The what? The seesaw, the swing, those things. Precisely. There's one more piece of equipment to be exact. There's a balloon. Umbrella. I can't swap this? I'm not sure what this says where I can swap something. I'm so confused. Sis, I'll help. I think I can reach him to swap Mina with. Shit. Yeah, I don't know. Basketball. So, that funny flapping ball is still in the tree. Yeah, I know. There isn't much more time. Yeah, I got nothing. I'm a bit lost on this one. I can swap these two. Put a basketball there instead. Is that useful? I don't know if that's useful. Same shape as that one, Mina. Too far to swap from here. How do I knock that down from the tree? I think you're following Gay Cop MP4 mood. It moves back immediately. Ah, shit. Does that do anything? I don't think it does anything. A lot of round things around here. Okay, how does that help me? Can't reach that. Okay, how does that help me? Now there's a basketball there. How does that change anything? I must be missing something. Yeah. I got nothing. Once he starts spinning the wheel in the middle, I guess I can get Sisso into the tree. Let me try that. Take a throw candy. Once you start spinning that thing, I can use it to get into the tree. Ugh, or not. Not close enough. Okay. I'm up here now. I guess I can close the umbrella? Does that knock it over or something? Is there anything that has the same shape as the umbrella? What if the umbrella is down there already, and then a ball like lands in it from the seesaw? Is that anything? Can I do it fast enough to make that happen? It does seem like I can't get him into the tree until he jumps on the spinny thing, so it's gonna be a tight, like, fit. Yeah. Can I? No good. Maybe if this was in the basketball, it'll send him flying too. And again, I think I can just... This takes time to move. Stop. Damn it. No, this is nothing. I thought this was bonding both circles, but no. I got nothing. I feel like I have something with sending the ball up into the tree to hit the pear umbrella. Because maybe then it like shakes the branch and knocks loose the rugby ball. That could be something. But I have to get Sisu into the tree fast enough to make that. It's gonna be very close. Oh, come on. Come on. Damn it! No! What am I missing? It's no good. I don't get it. Something I could delay him? Like what? Oh, wait a minute. I can still make the wheel spin faster, right? That's the thing I can do. I can't reach there yet. Spin. Whoa. That better fucking delay him. Feels right. I don't know if it had to be the basketball or a different ball. I'm gonna assume basketball is fine. It didn't come loose. It didn't come loose. It had to be the biggest ball. The wheel. It had to be the big wheel. I can do it. I just know, I know what to do. I just need to do it. It had to be the tire. Wait for him to get on. Now. Spin this motherfucker. Lower the umbrella. Open it up. Should be ready. What the? Wait, what? The tire's too heavy. Oh! Oh, 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 fuck, fucking shit. I have to swap it while it's already in the umbrella. Or in the air. Thank you for following Nebula Ranger. That complicates things further, though. What, can I reach things from over there? I mean, that's too far. I guess once... It doesn't seem like it's close enough. I mean, that's really quite far away, isn't it? Maybe if I... Wait, no, I want to move into that one. I don't want to swap that one, I just want to move into it. He can't move without swapping. There we go. Now that's how it originally was, that can't be right. It has to be the basketball. Maybe if I swap the basketball and the baseball? And then like this? That could be something. Spin faster. Oh fuck, hang on. Like so. I gotta wait for it to launch and then swap it. Oh! Okay. Okay. Swap one. Pause. Watch me, Sissel. Here I go. The finishing touches. Everything's fine. Everything's fine forever. Everyone's okay. Everyone's alive. There, how's that? My head has been spared. Truly, that was a try worthy of the gods. Now Mina's wherever he belongs. We did it again, didn't we? Didn't we? Now nobody has to die. Except for one brave little somebody. Huh? I'm talking about you, Missile. Oh, me? I guess you're right, I'm still dead, aren't I? Let's go back and save your life. Wait a minute. What is it? Now that I think about it, I think I want to stay dead a little longer. What? When I was alive, I couldn't even help Miss Camilla when she was in trouble. I want to be able to I want to be able to protect Miss Camilla. And to do that, I need these powers I have now. I see. Perfectly understandable. Even I wish I had powers like that. If we just saved you, don't push your life away already. Of course, you're right. Alright, Miss, so have it your way. How do I miss her reckless youth? There's a certain detective who needs that music box you found. When we go back to present time, could you give it to her? Certainly, you have my word. Let's go back then, to the present. Alright, goddamn. That was a complicated fucking puzzle, goddamn. And so Camilla ended up in the hands of the kidnappers. We weren't able to change that part. Didn't listen to my story without saying anything. I'm sorry, I wish there was something else I could have done. No, you did the best you could. Trish is alright, after all. After all, she has me! Missile? Are you in there? Miss Lynn, leave Miss Camilla to me! I know I don't look like much right now, but I'm sure I can help her. Missile? How do you know what your dog's voice sounds like? And he blew away on the wind. I'm going to leave it up to Missile. It kind of looks like Missile's being left up to the wind. Oh! I have something to give you. Stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Protect the park with the Rock of the Gods. You're forgetting your promise. Pardon me, pardon me. My apologies. This is for you. Oh. You got the music box saved, didn't you? Thank you. Not at all. I was only doing what the Rock of the Gods would have wanted. What's the matter, Kakagita? He's mesmerized by my beauty. The cat's not allowed to get your tongue. Come on. Excuse me, but are you... No, it couldn't be. Have we met before? Aren't you that little girl from that time? I'll never forget it. It was 10 years ago in this park. What the... How was he involved in this? Here in this park, the gods surely control fate. Today, 10 years ago from that day, we meet once again. If that isn't the power of the gods, then what else is it? Could just be coincidence. Apparently you know our lady detective here. Will you tell us about what happened 10 years ago? Yes, yes, of course. I was actually just about to do that. What's this Rock of the Gods you keep mentioning? Don't you know? It's right there in front of us. Is it the Murder Rock? Oh, it's not the Murder Rock. Puppy! Puppy! Missile. Wait a minute, you said gods. Do you mean dogs? Of course not, don't be silly. This is no time for ridiculous word games. You're standing just above the Rock of the Gods now. Take a good look at that monument. Monument? Rock of the Gods, Timsik Park. Is that the rock we saw underground? Sorry. The fucking rock. The rock is buried in the ground right here. It's been buried there these 10 years. Ever since that day, it flew down from the heavens and showed us a miracle. A miracle? So So this rock you've been talking about is a meteorite? Precisely. It dropped from the sky on that day 10 years ago. Yes, of course. Surely you know all about it. Me? That day, I just happened to be walking through this park. I had no idea, and that day would change my destiny. The sun was down, and through the gloom, I heard the scream of a girl. Hope you guys are enjoying this voice acting. Now just calm down and grab that weapon. Stay back if you come any closer. I'll shoot her. Is that Sissel? Is that Sissel? They're hiding the haircut in the shadows. That can't be on accident. The one holding Lynn, you dumbasses. I peeked out fearfully from the bushes and saw some shadowy figures. I didn't see the face of the criminal clearly. I knew I should do something to help, but couldn't move. The tension was so thick, it was painful, just when I couldn't stand it any longer. That's when it happened. The sky suddenly burned bluish-white. They got hit by a fucking meteorite? When it crashed into the ground, the meteorite gave off a shower of beautiful fragments. And then I saw it. What are those beautiful fragments? Pieced into the criminal's back. It's Sissel. That's what we saw emanating from him in the junkyard. It was the fragment of the meteorite. The judgment of the gods was brought down on the park that day. "10 years ago, the little girl that was you, saved by the rock of the gods." Oh my, I can't believe it. The rock of the gods was given the name Temsic, and still today, it lies sleeping deep in the park's earth. Yeah, I think Ray was fucking lying. I never knew about this Temsic. I always thought that Jowd was the one who saved me. You were very young then. You passed out from the... How old are you supposed to be? Like, sorry? You passed out from the shock of being taken hostage. Of course you wouldn't remember. That's funny. A huge incident like that should have caused quite a stir. I bet you'd never heard of it, Lynn. It is, isn't it? Now that I think about it, I remember I didn't want to think about what happened. I avoided the news and never came back to this park again. That's why I didn't know anything about it. The meteorite was named Temsic after the name of the park that it fell in. That's stupid. Then the Rock of the Gods was forgotten. Now an awful thing is happening. They're talking about turning that park into a housing site. Never forget the miracle I witnessed that day. So I've taken up residence in this park and I'm trying to appeal to the people. But you're not very good at it. I'm taking you with me, Sissel. Missile. 10 years ago, the little girl that was Lynn wasn't aware of the meteorite. I get that, but I think the Jowd, on the other hand. No way he didn't know about this Temsic thing. And if he knew... The man who died and took his life. What's that confession of his all about? The rocks of the gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago changed the destinies of many people's lives, like the ripples on a pond when the pebble is dropped in. With every answer I get, I learn about a new mystery. Am I able to break the chain of mysteries before dawn? Anyway, now that we have the evidence we need, we decided to meet up again in the minister's office. Besides, there are a few things I want to answer to Dr. Jowd. Okay, so the rock that hit... Okay. Ray's been fucking lying. Because Sissel definitely has that meteorite in his bank, and that's what we saw emanating off him in the junkyard. Which means he's the one who tried to either kidnap or kill Lynn at some point. What does that mean? You found the music box, Detective Chad. Good job, Lynn. I knew you would. Once everything had been resolved, I wanted to get this to him. You mean Inspector Cabanella, right? I don't suppose you'll ever forgive me. Detective Chad. Now then, let's get this thing open. There's a true knack to doing it, you know. You mean brute force? Yeah. That does not fit in there. You should find scorch marks on the grip. Scorch marks? When Camilla built her contraption, she used a special kind of string. Like how magicians use. Burns up in an instant and disappears. Why would the other Camilla use something like that? Don't know. Maybe because she's a detective's daughter. Not leaving any evidence behind and all that. In the case report, there was mention of some scorch marks. When it happened, Camilla was watching from her hiding place. She saw the flame run to the gun, something she naturally didn't include in her design. I took the gun out of the frame and replaced it with a picture. If you remove the picture, you should find scorch mark behind it on the frame too. Those marks should match up with the ones on the gun. In other words, the contraption existed there in that room at that day. And it didn't work the way your little girl intended, is that right? Some cowardly culprit modified the design. But the angle's never brought up in court. And so, as Justice Minister, I must call off the execution at this point. I knew I was right. It wasn't Detective Zhao. Nobody can finally prove that. There's a missing piece somewhere. Like, why was there a copy of the contraption in the basement of the park, of the junkyard? In those eyes of yours, I see the eyes of the little girl from 10 years ago. What, do I talk to him now? Sissel, if you hadn't come to my cell tonight, I would be gone by now without ever having known any of this. This is what I deserve. That's what I told myself these past 5 years. But things are different now. Thanks to you, my eyes have been opened. Tonight, I've come into contact with a lot of people's lives and I've gotten involved in their fates. The only reason I was doing it was to regain my own lost memory. Things are different now. We've connected to each other somehow, I just know it. So I need to ask you a few more questions in order to find the truth about us. Just told me out about it, Detective Chowd. About the manipulator. Looks like this manipulator really did a number on the minister, too. Oh! Please don't pick at a minister. If he does again, I'm the only one to save him. Oh! So do you think this will happen to me, too? You were manipulated, too? There was always a part of me that I just couldn't believe it. That image of the one who shot me. Now I see the possibility of a new explanation. But who is it, and why did they do it? I don't know. That contraption was a birthday surprise to Camilla's mother, wasn't it? Something's been bothering me about it. I feel like I know that device from somewhere. Yeah, here.
Glad to see you enjoying a childhood fave of mine.
No problem, Bob. Thank you for the €5, Pika something. That made me realize we're way behind on the rent goal for this month. Eee. Told him about seeing the exact same contraption tonight in a completely different place. That's very strange indeed. A junkyard on the edge of town. Never even heard of the place. What's more, I'd never told a single soul about that contraption. That old pigeon guy. Who in the world is he? Detective Jowd, you must have heard this name before. Temsic. The meteorite that fell in the park 10 years ago. You were there. I need to drink some water. So you found out about that, did you? I heard that meteorites... I heard that meteorite saved little Lynn's life. That's right. I couldn't do anything to help Lynn that day. I'm losing my voice, can you tell? In that case, I don't get it. If it's true, doesn't it mean you didn't steal somebody's life away? What are you talking about? Detective Jowd, you told me that 10 years ago, the person who killed that perpetrator in the park was you. But it was the meteorite. I wasn't lying. I stole that man's life away, no question about it. It was entirely my fault. Where is this going? I'm just about to shoot him. I would have shot him in the next instant if the meteorite hadn't come. At that point, I was already a murderer. That's not how it works. Lynn, I'm sorry, but I don't think that's really it. On that day 10 years ago, a different incident happened in another place. The police headquarters interrogation room. The worst sort of incident, a suspect who was being questioned escaped. How do you know about that? I happened to be there in the detective division, so I joined the chase. Fortunately, or I guess, or unfortunately, I was able to track him down alone in the park. Hold it right there. I fired a warning shot. I wanted to catch him bad. That warning shot made him panic. At the time, I was a young and green detective brandishing my sense of justice like a sword. I made him panic and got you involved, Lynn. It was all my fault. Detective Chad. All I could see was my target. I couldn't even see you. I'm so sorry, Lynn. That's obviously Sissel. The guy standing there is obviously Sissel. The man who grabbed me died that day. These last 10 years, I've never forgotten his face. And a few years after that, my wife Alma died in such a mysterious way. I thought it was fate, my punishment for what I'd done. Oh, that is in the thing on the wall. That's the statue from the park. I painted pictures of myself, nothing but portraits of people's faces. All the faces of the many people I've met in my life and didn't want to forget. And tonight, I finished my last portrait, the final face I wanted to remember. The final face. The face of
If that's Sissel, and we are Sissel, then who's flying the plane?
Hard to say. The face of the man in the park that day. Wait just a minute. That can't be. I saw that painting. I saw the face you painted tonight. It was my face. You telling me I was the man in the park that time? I just fucking called it. I fucking called it, you piece of shit. Face of yours is the face I saw 10 years ago. Face of the man whose life I stole. The man who was pronounced dead at the scene. But hold on, Detective Jowd. How can one guy get murdered twice? He died right in front of me. The name that I know the man in the park that... The name that I know the man in the park that day by isn't Sissel. Wait, what? From the first minute I laid eyes on you tonight, I've been wondering, who in the world is this guy? See, I had an idea about that earlier. Like the fact they can change, the ghosts can change how they look. What if Sissel just assumed that the body he was in was his? Or something. There's a missing piece here somewhere. Inspector Cabanella, where are you? Just be quiet and listen. This is our demand. Hey, Cabanella! Our demand hasn't changed. The execution must be tonight. Once we've confirmed it's carried out, we'll release the hostage. What are you talking about, Inspector Cabanella? You know it wasn't my daughter who was abducted. Does it really matter who the hostage is? A life is a life. Even if it's the daughter of a death row prisoner. Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately and wait for our call. What is it, Mason Man? A singular payload than ever. What in the world? What's going on, Inspector Cabanella? I can't believe the guy I didn't trust wasn't trustworthy. The rock of the gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago twisted the fates of many people and started a chain of tragic events. Even though the chain continues to go even longer, Inspector Cabanella's call proved that to us. And the greatest mystery of them all has risen to the surface. Who is this me I've been chasing all night? Who am I? I'm even further from knowing that when I started. Yeah, shit, alright. Chapter 15. How many chapters are there? It's almost 3 AM. We don't have much night left. 10 years ago, a man named Sissel took a little girl named Lynn hostage, and then was killed by a meteorite fragment. Tonight, a man named Sissel met a detective named Lynn at a junkyard on the edge of town, and then was killed by a bullet. At the scene, I find waiting for me on the other end of the phone line, just like the final nail in the coffin of my lost memory. What? Wait. Huh? I see myself. There you are, Commander Sith. Finally. Sissel, where have you been, my good man? We've been looking everywhere for you. Had a little unfinished business to take care of. Didn't think it would take this long. What about your people? They sure went out of their way to mess me up. I say, I believe we fulfill every one of your conditions on our little deal. What is happening? What right do you have to complain about anything outside our bargain? We can talk about that when we get together. This will be our last communication by telephone. Thank you for following, Mothman. We arrive in 1 hour. I look forward to seeing you, Sissel. Dawn is approaching. The darkness surrounding my own mystery is deep, but I know it's always darkest before the dawn. Yes, we're nearing the final stages of our little deal, my good man. Yes, sir. All preparations are complete, sir. You had a report, sir. Lights have been spotted, sir. Have they now? By all means, let me have a look. Yes. Yes, we're very close. I will now disconnect from the communication cable and have no service until we arrive, sir. Very well. Oh, they're in a car or something. A submarine? Oh! What the heck? Nice try, Inspector Cabanella. But you could never stop me. I'm fucking cool and evil now. Whatever, dude. See you, sucker. I'm Shadow the Hedgehog. I knew you could never trust a blonde guy. So, that submarine guy and these people have a deal going on with me, do they? If that's the case, they probably aren't the one who killed me. Right? Anyway, definitely something behind the Inspector's death. I think I better talk to him. I need to get some fucking... I'm so fucking confused, dude. Can I... Hey, do you think you could wake up for me? Oh boy, stone conscious, eh? Guess he's been dead for very long then. I'll go ahead and go back to 4 minutes before his death. I'm a little nervous about what I might see in there, though. But that's where I'm gonna find my answers. I can't run away from it. $2.15. Okay. Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately and await for our call. That's a good boy. Gee, a hostage sure is a handy thing. He's been complete control over the police inspector in the country. What's the matter? Are those broken bones smart a bit? What's it like to feel pain? Does it make you feel alive? Why are you doing this? There's not any kind of question for a top inspector to ask. Isn't it obvious? Revenge, of course. Revenge on all the people who stole my life away 10 years ago. Don't be ridiculous. It was a meteorite that stole your life. Or have you forgotten that? Wrong. I was murdered by all of you. The red suit is fucking killer, though. I want a suit like that. The thick of Jowd, who chased me down and forced me into a corner, even though I was innocent. Lynn, that girl who was right there when I was running. She's just an innocent girl playing in the park. If that brat hadn't been there, I wouldn't have thought of If that brat hadn't been there, I never would have thought of taking a hostage. That's the most self-centered garbage I've ever heard. Now finally you, Inspector Cabanella. Me? If you hadn't done what you did, I never would have pointed a gun at that kid. You were so proud of your spotless record. And my case was the only blot on it, wasn't it? Only two people know the real truth. Me and Detective Jowd. I bet tonight's execution will be quite a relief for you, won't it? One of the people who know about the stain in your record will disappear for good. That's why you didn't help him escape from prison. That's the kind of guy you are. I got nothing to say to you. You never listen anyway. Oh! He can't die because he's already dead? Ye gods. Now then, Inspector. You have to make a big red stain on your spotless white coat. He's doing ghost tricks! That was another condition of my deal. About everybody who knew about Timsek. He's a fucking zombo. Revenge? That's what I'm up to? None of this makes any sense. Hey man. Mind telling me what's going on? Inspector Cabanilla. My head is spinning, baby. Am I to understand Cabanilla character who just got shot is me? Ah, that's right. And you're supposed to be the scoundrel there who just shot me? I guess so. But you couldn't be, could you? Huh? After all, the guy in the red suit just walked out the door, right? So, who are you? I guess I just have to face it. I'm not that Sissel guy. I'm somebody who's searching for himself. That's why I'm here to save you. At the very least, you have information about that guy in red. Information I need. So you can't have a rescue mission now, did you? Nothing like the sound of that, baby. It's a very important life here somewhere. A very valuable life, valuable to this nation. So do your thing, baby. I am so confused. Yeah, okay, we've seen this. So are you a manipulator too? I have ghost tricks, powers of the dead, yeah, but I can't control living creatures. I think you better be very careful. That guy in red is a manipulator. He knows about powers like yours. If he realizes you're here, things might get a little sticky. You're right, I better be careful. Look at him. Is that something emanating from his body? Is it really the sign that I have the special powers of the dead? No, I think it's the fucking rock in your back, dude. There's a lot of moving parts here. I'm trying to like line it up in my head. So as suspected, Sissel isn't who he thought he was. He just saw himself on that body and assumed that was him. But what does that mean? Who is this guy? And how did he come back to life after getting shot and being killed in a junkyard? Is someone else manipulating the corpse? I need to... Don't answer my questions. This is rhetorical pondering, chat. This is rhetorical pondering I'm doing. Alright, do a funny trick. Do a funny trick, see what happens. What's going on? I've never seen the ghost road like this. So you're here, are you? He sensed my presence. He turned to the camera! I noticed you. You think you can stop me, do you? How can you move in my stop time? I don't know where you're wearing my face. You might as well give up now. I control everything. That's not gonna work. Everything, including the life of this police inspector in white. Wait, don't shoot. And then he... Okay, yeah, that's an instant kill. The other me knows the power of the dead well. Who wouldn't notice what you just did? You're practically shouting, "Look at me, baby!" Like that might be hard to save you under these circumstances. Guess I can't use my powers right in front of him like that. Sissel. What the fuck is your deal right now? Can I wrap this helmet? You notice that too? Okay. I see. So what can I interact with that he can't see? There's not much here. I can look at this book. I guess it's not that strange for a kettle to... No, he's gonna see that. Okay. That was a real shocker, baby. Didn't he feel that? He grilled his own fist to crispy perfection. It's not natural, is it? Hard to move around here. Whoa, the room got destroyed. Look at this place. What in the world happened here? I think I'm starting to remember. Something bad happened here. And now, there's another death lying hidden here. Another death? Didn't I tell you from the start? Didn't I say there was a very important life valuable to the nation here? I think we're talking about you. I'm just a crazy character in a white coat, baby. Oh. Come to think of it, where's that old pigeon guy? Did pigeon guy die? Did he McFucking perish? There we go. Excuse me. Are you awake? Of course. I never sleep during work hours. Professor, do you recognize me? There's only one crazy character in a white coat that I know of. He hasn't lost his memory. I'm not the type who likes losing things. Never mind that. Cabanela, this is quite a surprising guest you brought with you. Pretending like it didn't just blow up the place. Are you talking about me? Oh, this is a different guy. And I misguessed actually. You said he came to rescue us. Unlike you, my sharp friend, he still hasn't got his memory back. Pitiful. Ouch, that hurts. Anyway, we'll be going back to Foreigners before your death. There's a bunch of fucking the double time travel again. In order to change your fate, that is. Aren't we already in the past, man? We can go back even further. I've done it before. I don't see a path to saving Inspector Cabanela. If we go back further, maybe I'll find a lead. Pitiful. What are they searching for? How many times do I have to tell you, Professor? This place is dangerous. I'll be daft. I can't leave now. Oh, that's a fucking dead body. He's completely dead, but just as I thought, I'm getting a reading. This is the source of his powers, so if I remove it... He's not dead, he's just not there. The true form of the manipulator isn't something I can detect, it's a spirit. Ridiculous. So you figured it all out, huh? You're a clever man, Inspector Cabanela. It's really true. I wasted a lot of time tonight because of you, Inspector. But it's all just like you said. I died 10 years ago. It's about just a vessel. A shell. I control everything. The shell, people. Just like I controlled the Justice Minister in Lynn. So it's true. You were manipulating my baby that time? You made her shoot your shell. But why? Why would you do a thing like that? To create conclusive evidence, you know, on that security tape. And she's a murderer too. She'll suffer just like Zhao did. Yeah, tell me your whole master plan, please. Now then, Professor. I'm afraid it's time for you to die. I don't have any grudge against you. I'm not even grateful to you. Oh yeah? So why don't you let me live then? I'll be leaving this country forever tonight. But before I do, I need to erase all evidence that these powers of mine exist. Along with the along with the contraption in this room. I accidentally spit out my candy. This time the thing will work the way it was meant to, and it'll all be over. Cupid won't turn this time. They'll shoot a little arrow this way. Professor, look out! No, no! Ah! Dynamite, hey? When the devil did he put that there? I planned it out. He planned it all out tonight. Having my baby shoot him, having his corpse disappear. His corpse disappeared? That medical examiner, remember him? He was a complete and utter imposter. He said he was going to take the corpse back to the lab, but he'd already made a deal with the manipulator to meet him and give him the body back. But I wasn't going to let that happen, baby. You saw through the plan, huh? I noticed right away the medical examiner didn't know the first thing about examining a body. I knew it was a fake, so I tracked him down and bought him off. Bought him off? Had him smuggle the corpse to his room. I thought we could find the source of his powers. Of course, never in my wildest dreams did I think his abilities were the powers of the dead. There isn't much time. He's leaving the country before dawn. I'm gonna follow him, of course, after I save you two. But something nagging at the back of my mind. Remember what Ray said to me tonight? He said that spirits cease to exist when the day breaks. But if that's true, how could a spirit from 10 years ago still be here? It's time for thinking now, baby. Action is the name of the game. Work your magic and take us back even further into the past. Everything is fucking confusing. I don't fucking get any of this at this point. Alright, man, jump in there and stop that explosion, would you? Easy for you to say. Foolish of you to say, too. If you stop the explosion and just do me in some other way. Fair enough. Then jump in there and take care of the man in the red, would you? Easier enough for you to say. Most likely impossible to boot. The juicy explosion didn't even make him bat an eye. What do you propose then, Prof? Tay tell. Your best bet is to save me during the explosion without him noticing. Open the trapdoor. Open the trapdoor. Open the trapdoor when he comes in. Open it. Your shot is fired out. Yeah, I'm stuck on this side. Mm-hmm. I don't see the flame this time. That's weird. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sizzle. Help me. Where are you? Find me. Before I'm carried away. What? What's with the Pharaoh sending out for help? He's here somewhere. A friend of yours? Little guy looks a little fragile, but has a strength that surprises you. How do I... Can't open it? Oh boy. It doesn't open downward. Shit. I thought it would open downward. I need to find... I need Missile. Missile can swap the door with a different door, I bet. There's Missile. Sissel, here I am. Hey, it's Missile. What are you doing here? You really have to ask? Are you really going there? No, it's okay, never mind. Oh, I need your powers. Will you help me out? Of course. Let me come join you. Here I am, Sissel. Okay. This is a weird checkpoint moment. Stop that explosion. Take care of that man in red then. No, I can't do that either. Okay. What is the same shape as a trapdoor? I don't see much. What this game considers being the right shape is a bit hard to figure out. Oh, there's a trash can lid over there. That looks like the same shape, but how do I get it over there? Sorry. I must be missing something. I clearly have to swap the trash can with the door, but it's not close enough for that. Okay. Let's try that again. Wait, so I don't have Doggy. Because Doggy doesn't show up until later. Shit. Shit. I thought he would travel back to the beginning with me. Where is the doggy? Okay. How does that help me? Yeah, swap things that look the same shape. Is there anything I can interact with? Make it look different? Measuring device? I'd love to move the trash can lid, but I don't know how. Oh. My animal instincts are telling me to target the fucking shit. Okay, hang on. Wait. Swap these. So the rats can get in there. Maybe that knocks over the trash can? Now that's what I call proper commotion. Uh-huh. Then what? Okay, wait. That's rolling, I can move that there. Swap those. Go back around. You get out of the way, Sissel. I need to swap the trash can once it falls over. There. Sorry, little pigeon. Why is fucking Sissel so evil? As for you, Inspector? I have a little job for you. I can't move. I think I have 4 or 5 broken bones. I don't mind, it won't prevent me from manipulating you. Might make it hurt a little bit when I move you, though. Quite a bit, actually. Damn you. Can't believe it. You don't actually pulled it off. I'm sorry, Inspector Cavanella. I couldn't do anything to help you. And there I am, a poor broken heap of arms and legs. Hey.
You pulled off the ghost trick, TM.
Thank you for the 2350, Jack Pyro. No matter, I enjoy the show. The magic disappearing act, that is. Nothing like it, baby. Yeah, except... unlike a normal magic trick, I'm the one that managed to finish it without a trace here. What's the matter? You look like you'd rather be dead, now that you aren't. I was just remembering about the fact that, right about now, the real me is giving the poor Justice Minister a real fright. On that phone call, yeah, he was pretty upset. Excuse me, mister. You really shouldn't be mean like that. What's this lively little creature? Oh, this little dog is the warrior who keeps Camilla safe. Or he would be if he was actually still full of life. Camilla. Gods in heaven, what a terrible thing. That poor little girl, taken hostage. It's a cruel twist of fate indeed. Wait just a minute. Miss Camilla is a hostage? Yes, we're sorry, little warrior. Miss Camilla? A hostage? What's a hostage? Anyway, Inspector Cabanella. I had to save your life now. But you couldn't get very far when you tried before, am I right? This time it's different, right, Cecil? That's right, but they're working together. It's a whole different situation. We'll set the imposter in white, Inspector in white, and then we'll go rescue Camilla, okay? Let's hurry up and get through this. Gee, kids, you're making me feel like an afterthought. Alright, let's get started. But the Cabanella's upstairs. First step is to get up there. Listen, I'll go up first and wait for you. Okay, lovey dove. We need your help. Carry this measuring device upstairs. It has Mr. Ghost in it, so don't drop it. Silly. Oh, I can't reach. Okay, there you go. 4 minutes from now, the inspector will be killed by a gun. You just jump in there and stop him from firing, would you? There you go with that stuff. Okay. Allow him to shoot and save Cabanella without him noticing. I'm ready to jump in, Cecil. Whenever you want to use my powers, just tap V. My throat hurts. I might not be able to go much longer tonight. I'm having some issues. Knit hat. Helmet. Well, those are clearly the same shape, so those have to be important. Which chapter are we on? We are on... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what chapter we're on. Okay, I can go in the kettle now. What options do I have? Can I swap his gun with a fake gun? Do you see that? That bets this will turn around. Okay, we can do some ghost tricks. Okay. What ghost tricks can I do? Oh, too late. Oh no, I guess you didn't see it. You saw that. Ah, boy. There's 2 chapters left? End of this chapter's a good stopping point. Okay, I might do that then. Bullet. What can I swap a bullet with? Ooh, the book is the same shape as a bullet. Oh! Oh! I see it. I see the code. No, look at it. It's bullet shaped. From this angle. From this angle, though. I'm connecting the dots. Look at that look at that bullet-shaped box. Bullet-shaped book. Turn around. Do a funny trick. Oh, you heard that. What was that? No, I see this. That moves him over there. Then he moves back. I'm a little scared right now. Why didn't he die? He's already dead. He died 10 years ago. I knew full well he wouldn't die if I shot him. Why'd you go to the trouble of shooting him at all? That's a good point, actually. Waiting for the moment where the bullet come out. What do you mean? The book is the same shape. The book is the same shape as the bullet. What do you mean? Oh. It's facing the wrong way? Are you serious? Oh. Okay. Okay, wait. I know what I think I know what I'm missing. When he gets knocked into the little trolley, that means I can move with the trolley for a bit, right? So maybe there's something over here I can interact with? I definitely have to swap this knit hat with that thing. But I can't reach it. I don't suppose there's something that's the same shape as a trolley, is there? No. Is a kettle the same shape as a desk lamp? I don't think so. These two hats are definitely the same shape, but I don't know what that means. I'm missing something. Can I still manipulate the hoist? No. Yeah, okay. Nah. Hmm. What can I do? Now he's over here. He's stuck over here. I can move the stepladder. Okay. Maybe I can drop the hat onto this thing. Is that useful? Jiggle. Okay. Oh, that seems bullet shaped to me. I can swap a book for a hat? Is that useful? Ooh. Okay. The hat is the same shape as the helmet I just knocked down. So what? What's the point of that? Well, I can't swap these though. Why can't I swap these? They're the same shape. What if I knock this one down? What's the problem? I don't get it. I don't know. I'm very confused. I must be missing something. A stylized cartoonish bullet. I don't know, like a... shaped like this book, right? That's the same shape. I imagine a bullet is shaped like. What's the part of the bullet that actually gets fired? I don't know. A round dome. It's all round domes here, though. We've had this hard out up here the whole time, and that hasn't helped us. Yeah, the bullet is firing to the left, which is this direction, so the hard hat is already facing the right way, right? Wait, so I need to not move it? Oh. Okay, well, I'll just not do that then. I'll just wait for that then. And... That's kind of silly. Right. Okay. Bullet's hanging mid-air between the gun and the inspector's forehead. There's a chance. I mean, bullet... Swap the little thing with something else. There. Okay. I see what I'm supposed to do now. I understand. I understand what I'm supposed to do now, thank you. Okay. Alright. So I need to put the knit hat up there and not knock the knit hat down. I understand. I'm not sure why it let me move it still, if it was already on there. Okay. Okay, that's fine, I can do that. I guess first of all, I'm just waiting for him to bring the cart back this way so I can move it over. Right, no, I guess first of all I should remove the hard hat from the hook when he looks away. Okay. And he comes back. Okay. Move that shit over there. Wiggle that onto the cart. Move it back. Swap it with the book. And that's ready to go. Okay, got it. Yep. And the knit hat. I mean, that's still hitting pretty hard. Did he not realize? He didn't notice? How did he not notice a fucking hat operating out of nowhere? Did I do alright? Did a fine job, little one. This is another life. I'll keep doing it too. Over and over. What I saw in just these 4 minutes gave me all the answers I've been looking for. All our research these past 10 years pales in comparison, right, Professor? Who would believe a story about a manipulator? So we pursued it ourselves, just the two of us. Quite a crazy character myself, after all. Let's hurry back. It's back to our time. We have to rescue Miss Camilla. Alright, fuck. My brain hurts, dude. He's still got broken bones, hasn't he? After completing his revenge on Inspector Cabanella, the man in red left. Now a new story is about to unfold in the new present. How are you feeling, yo crazy character? Hey there, Prod, we're both alive, I see. Nothing like it, baby. I don't know if I'm getting old or what. I've got a few aches and pains here and there. Used to be a little thing like an explosion wouldn't bother me. Yeah, right, like I'm going to believe that. So what, the guy in red is gone, eh? Just in case, I posted special investigation units all around the building. I just pray that the boys came through for us. Damn it, you picked a bad time to listen to me, buddy of mine. Looks like both of this were erased. Fortunately, in the case of the prospector in white, I can't call it a complete success. But in any case, these two have the information needed to start tracking the manipulator. Better talk to them. If I knew things were going to end up like this, I would have tried to die in that explosion, baby. That way I could have been dancing after Big Red by now. I'd be able to erase deaths, it's true, but I can't do much about injuries. Really, you shouldn't talk that way. Yes, sorry, I suppose you're right. I just hate feeling so helpless. He was right there within my grasp. All our plans were resting on tonight, and then this had to happen. As he's thinking about his spotless record. Not too late, Inspector. We still have a chance. Maybe I can catch him. You're right, that's not a bad idea. I'll cooperate with you fully. Go ahead and fire away with any questions you like, Mr. Ghost. Alright. Like I mentioned, revenge. Revenge against the people who stole his life away 10 years ago. He's a fool. He's the one who made the decision to take a little girl hostage, and he wound up dead. He only has himself to blame. What about when he said this? Murdered by all of you! If you hadn't done what you did, I never would have pointed the gun at that kid. Yes, 10 years ago, on that day. Oh, whoops. The Special Investigation Unit was working on a certain big case. We hauled in a young man, an important witness to our investigation. And I did it. I made 2 very stupid mistakes. It's like I'm telling you, I don't know anything about it. Fine, fine, you're under no obligation to talk, of course. If you don't, the Special Investigation Unit can make the rest of your life a living hell. But I'd just been assigned to the Special Investigation Unit, you see. I didn't share much information on big cases with a newbie like me yet, and I wanted to impress them. It was only supposed to be a simple matter of taking a statement. But I was too green. I pushed him too hard, drove him into a corner and made him lose all hope. That was my first mistake. Then I made another mistake on top of that. Got it, I'll be right there. You stay right there and be a good boy now. That's when I did it. I left it behind in the interrogation room. My gun. How could you? He used my gun to escape. What he said is true. If I hadn't made that mistake, he never would have had a gun to point at Lynn in the first place. This guy sucks. We first found out about the manipulator's existence during a certain overseas communication. For national security purposes, this country keeps tabs on the communications networks. This particular communication was about making a deal with a certain foreign country. He said he wanted to buy him. He said he wanted them to buy him and his powers. That's how we first heard about him. Of course, we didn't know what he looked like at the time. In order to prove these powers of his, he gave them 2 predictions. He foresaw 2 completely preposterous, impossible cases. The case of a man who would sing national secrets during a live rock concert broadcast, and the case of a man who would take the chief commissioner hostage in his own office. There's 2 inmates at the special prison, eh? We kept tabs on their communications and lost an investigation. Then finally we pinpointed where they were going to meet tonight and staked it out. That restaurant, the Chicken Kitchen. The manipulator plans on leaving this country tonight. On a submarine that belongs to the other country in this deal. Submarine? We haven't been able to find out where it's going to surface. It's terrifying to think what would happen if his powers were to fall into their hands. Highly unlikely they'd use him for peaceful purposes. Now they have that little girl hostage. Camilla. We have to stop him before he leaves the country. This spotlight breakers of yours, is it really that important to you? Of course, baby. In some ways it's more important to me than my life. Than your life, eh? After all, it's because of my record that I'm able to get my hands on all intel as head of the Special Investigation Unit. Because of my position, I get to direct all aspects of it in the investigation into the manipulator case. The manipulator case? That's why you care about your record so much? Of course. Why else, baby? I just never could believe it, man. Zhao shooting Alma? I didn't care that he confessed. There's definitely something more to the story, some secret. I did everything I could to climb the ladder, everything in my power. Then I finally found the answers. It took 5 long years, though. The manipulator, he's going to prove that Zhao is innocent. What incredible determination. This guy's kind of a doofus. There's one thing I just don't understand. If you were so determined to help the Zhao, why didn't you help him escape from prison? It's an easy one, baby. Escaping from prison is a crime. I wasn't about to have him commit a crime after spending 5 years trying to prove him innocent. And he himself asked to be executed, you know. As a man of the law, I had to make sure the execution was stopped legally. You can't do that, that's illegal. That's why we brought him before the Justice Minister, too. I need to buy as much time as I possibly could, baby. That's it, eh? Awful stupid. There's one little unfortunate result of all of this. Link completely misunderstood your intentions. Well, what's a little misunderstanding? Maybe we come around. Give it time. But there are more important things to do with our time tonight. What's that? What is there to do with our time tonight? I already clicked all of these. What am I supposed to do now? Am I going somewhere? Am I supposed to connect to the dock? Maybe. He's the superintendent. You mind if I talk to you for a minute? I haven't always been a junkyard superintendent, you know. You used to be part of the police. Not as a detective, but as a medical examiner. I investigated Fistum's cause of death. 10 years ago, I was asked to autopsy a strange corpse. Hit by a meteorite fragment and died instantly. That's what a police report said. There were no signs of life. He was definitely dead. But I never filed an autopsy report. That's because the corpse suddenly vanished, leaving behind only one clue. An unusual corpse. I bet that's what I've been chasing all night. Can you tell me more? Yeah, sure. I have an interest in you and recovering your memory and finding your true identity, too. That's the only way I can describe it, too. It was an unusual corpse. He was dead, alright, no question about that. But there wasn't a scratch on him. Not a scratch, but I thought he was hit by a meteorite fragment. I don't understand any more than you do. I was completely bewildered. When I tried to autopsy him, I was even more puzzled. I couldn't perform the autopsy. You couldn't? What do you mean? The scalpel went in, but I couldn't cut. As soon as I tried to make an incision, it would heal up in the very next instant. That's how it went, and no scarring or blood either. I never had the chance to solve the mystery. That's because the corpse vanished on us. The morgue is well guarded, nobody could have stolen that body. There's one way the corpse could have disappeared. If it walked away? It got up, opened the door, and walked out on its own. What? He was dead, but he wasn't dead. We saw it with our own eyes tonight, not even that explosion could kill him. And he didn't even feel it when he slammed his fist in that stove. So why was he just playing dead the whole time in the junkyard then? And why do we think he's our body? The corpse left behind some data from some testing I did. I got readings of some kind of radiation coming off that body. It used all kinds of instruments, but I couldn't determine exactly what kind of radiation it was. Some undiscovered type from a world unknown. Wait a minute, could it be? It was coming from that meteorite fragment. I went to that park and tested the spot where the meteorite fell. Just as I expected, I detected radiation coming from that crater. It was the exact same pattern of radiation as that of the corpse. At the time, I thought he was some kind of immortal being. He wouldn't die, only to come back to life. I wanted to research it all in depth, so I quit my job as a ballistics medical examiner. Several years later, I came to learn the connection between my research and the manipulator case. Thanks to the arrival of this crazy character here. Oh, stop now, Professor. You're making me blush? It was about a year ago, I'd say. The man in white came dancing into my research lab here. I heard there was an oddball here who's researching Temsec. Is that you, baby? Who are you to be calling anybody an oddball? I was investigating the manipulator case then, and I heard there was a man who'd quit the police force to study the meteorite. When I heard that, it was like a meteorite that struck me on the head. At the time, we were just starting to get leads on this manipulator. We didn't know who he was yet. So how come nobody ever mentioned this shit when we were like spying on them? We were literally like... We knew he was communicating with a certain foreign country. In one of those communications, we heard the manipulator say this. The source of my power is none of this world. That's when I put 2 and 2 together, baby. The manipulator case and Temsec were somehow connected. This also explained how 5 years ago he used his powers to manipulate a birthday surprise a little girl made for her mother. He added that gun to the contraption, most likely by controlling Camilla. I have theories, but I don't know if they make sense. My wings. Okay, they're there. That contraption in the basement here, you built that to try and help Detective Jowd? That's right. Jowd and I worked together back when I was with the Force. I used reports of this case to try and recreate the evidence. There was just one part of it that I couldn't reproduce no matter how hard I tried. When it told Jowd it did something it shouldn't have, made an impossible move. Out of that part of the device I created, I put in a part that would allow Cupid to rotate, otherwise the gun wouldn't fire. That means somebody manipulated Camilla's contraption. As a result, we proved to ourselves that the manipulator actually existed. Hey, baby. Sorry about that phone call. I must have sounded like a real villain. I hate to spoil your image of me. That cool cat inspector you always looked up to. Is that really the image you had of him? I'm sleepy. Inspector Cabanela, I'm sorry. I just heard you were chasing about after that man all this time to try and help Detective Jowd. This manipulator is such a dangerous character. I was hoping you didn't have to be involved. That's why you have been arrested tonight, isn't it? Like I always say, if somebody's in the way, throw him in the slammer. Yeah, that sounds like a cop. Thanks. Tonight, I really thought we'd finally had him. But my body gave out on me right at the critical moment. It's like a cruel joke. But a joke is a joke. You might as well laugh. Jowd! The minister called out the execution order. While I was at it, he let Detective Jowd go free until tomorrow morning too. Pretty extreme while I was at it. Sorry it took so long to get here. You can leave the rest to me. There you go again, you've always been like that. You make everybody else to run around and then you swoop in at the last second. Out. Oh, the coat! 5 years ago. You left this coat with me just before you turned yourself in. I promised to give it back to you one day. Get the coat in there. I've been waiting so long to take this Jowd. Waiting for this day to come. Thank you for not giving up on me, Lynn. Okay, I'm off then. Good luck, my old friend. This present you gave me, it's just what I needed. Thank you. Glad you like it. Sis, are you there? Yeah, I'm here. You and I have to go find that man. I need your help. Will you do this with me? Sure, but how? We don't know where the submarine is, and the phone line doesn't work. They use communication cables to make their calls. We'll get you hooked up somehow, you'll see. Could you wait here until we do, please? Okay, fine. I'm counting on you. This true self you're looking for. I bet you'll find it soon. Alright, I'm leaving. Inspector Cabanela? Okay, bye. It's almost done. I'm not who I thought I was. I'm actually further from knowing who I am than ever. But now I don't feel so alone. Each one of us, for his or her own reasons, is looking for the truth. Together, I think we could shed light on these mysteries and drive away the darkness. But it's almost done. Whoa, ha, ha. My brain hurts. I got new backgrounds. Yay. Alright. I'd love to finish this right now, but it's late, and I have a headache, and I'm losing my voice. And I'm hungry. And that's one too many reasons to keep streaming right now. So I'll continue this on Saturday. And see you again then. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, usually at 9 PM Central European Time, which is 2 PM in Central Standard Time. I hope to see you again very soon. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I'm gonna see if I can rate someone. Let's see. Who can I raid? Who should I raid? I can raid Dandy Floss, sure. She's playing Monster Hunter Rise. Have a nice night. Bye-bye, y'all. Miso! I need to get a missile plushie. Is there missile plushies?
Oh fuck, why the raid is right now?
It's not my fault, I promise.